Hello. We hardly finished talking to you, and we're talking to you again. Today in Bridges, in the regular math portion, we are working on the standard algorithm for addition. What that means is that you're doing it like your parents. It is the shortcut model, and most of you already know how to do this. We're going to do a review, and we're going to do some workbook things, and this is probably going to be a short video because of that. So let's get started. Maybe. Oh, we are started. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I put all my nails
Okay.
on it, you can see.
So starting out with a plain piece of paper. I'm starting with a plain piece of paper, and you're simply watching, which means you have to pay attention. A lot of you do know how to do this already, and when I'm talking about the standard algorithm, it simply means that you are adding something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Such a creative number, huh? Plus 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know I'm really creative with my numbers. And that you know how to do all of this regrouping. So we know that 6 plus 4 is 10, carry the 1. 5 plus 5 is 1, carry the 1. 4 plus 6 is 10, carry the 1. Well, look at this silly pattern. How come it does this work? So notice the number that we get.
Are you kidding me?
1,111,110. Fourth graders, by the end of the year, are expected to know how to add numbers into the millions. We just did that. Was it that difficult?
No, you did.
Oh, it's easy because I did it. Okay. So I want you to think about what we're going to be practicing in our notebooks today. We're thinking about why this works. Now, how many of you remember using the base 10 pieces when you were little? And you get all of the little 10 pieces out and the 1 pieces out and the hundreds pieces out, and then you have to count them all up.
Yes.
How many of you really want to do that? Oh, we got a few people who want to, but most of you do not, because you're already understanding what we have to do. So because this number is so huge, I am going to use a new example number of, let's say, 567. You know, I am really into creative numbers today. Plus, let's say 678. Okay, yeah, I told you, I'm really creative with my numbers today.
I thought you were going to go
So
675.
one of the ways that you were taught to add was the expanded form way. And this is really a lot of work, but you know, it's okay, 130 plus 11, oops, I don't have my comma in the wrong place, plus 1100. And then we have to add that again, and you know, so it gets to be a lot of adding. And so this really isn't real efficient because most of us know how to do this. So we could also get all the base 10 pieces out. You know, for 500, we could have the big squares. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, we could do that. We already know how to do that. So that's just not efficient for us because we've practiced this so many times. So instead, I'm going to add a number, and I'm going to see if you can figure out what happened to it. Okay. What happened to that number? Is it correct?
No.
Why?
You didn't carry the 1.
I didn't carry the 1. What does it mean to carry the 1? That's an idiom. Am I going to put it in my hand and I'm going to carry it? What does it mean? Millie, you have a 1 that doesn't fit in the whatever place value column you are in. Because there are only There's only one digit that fits. If you go to a 2-digit number, that next digit has to go into the next column. Or in other words, do you see this? That has to go into the next column. This is a column for ones. There only can be one digit. This is the column for tens. There can only be 2 digits. This is the column for hundreds. There can only be 3 digits. Okay? This is something else I see. What happened? Reese.
Just because the 8's on the bottom doesn't mean you don't add it.
Okay. But what's on the top? A 0. This is a silly mistake that people make.
That's because you it's not addition.
You're thinking of, it's true, you're thinking about multiplication. You're getting your facts mixed up. So this is just a silly mistake we tend to make. So let's get your notebooks out. We're going to do some practice with large digit addition. I know we have been working and working and working in here. I'm going to run out of pages in my notebook very soon because I had used last year's notebook. So we're going to call this addition. Here we go. Addition practice. And today's date is I'm skipping around here. 3-9-21. I am not going to start with a 6-digit plus a 6-digit because that freaks some people out. Even though you don't realize you can do it, but you can't. So we're going to think about this. Remember that if you have to carry a 1 to the next digit, you do that. You carry the 1 to the next digit, so you can do that. That's what happened up here. So let's do some practice with 3 digits first. Should I continue to be as creative with my numbers as I was?
No.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to anyway.
Okay.
Okay, add that one.
You said you're not going to start with a 3-digit number.
I said we're going to start with a 3-digit number, not a 6-digit number. Do that.
Okay.
Some of you are finished already.
Well, so if you're doing the multiplication events.
Well, don't do that. Hey, how come don't you have notebook out? Get your notebook out. Get your notebook out. Get your stuff out. It's math class.
Ooh, I'm done.
Okay. So if we're adding, which column should we start with? The 9, the 8, or the 7? Yes, sir.
7.
Okay, so what is 7 plus 1? 7 plus 4?
11.
Carter Hall, please come to the office. Carter Hall to the office, please.
Okay, so what is 7 plus 4, Ethan?
7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay, so 7 plus 4 is 11. We only have space for our 1. We have to carry the 10, that part of the 11. And now what do we do, Ethan?
8 plus 1 equals 9, and then 8 plus 5 equals 14.
Okay, so 8 plus 1 is 9, plus the 5 is
9.
14. And he says I got to carry the 1 over to the 9.
1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 16, 16. And then Since there's 3 numbers to find that, before you put in 1 and then you can come.
Carter Hole, please come to the office.
Okay.
Carter Hole.
Did you hear how Ethan said that there's a group of 3 numbers, so we have to get a comma in there? So that's a good way to remember that. You remember how we read this way, but we do our math that way. If that makes any sense. No wonder it's confusing. We read going this way, but we have to do math from the other way. And so Ethan had noticed that we have a group of 3, so we can put a comma in there. So it's 1,641. Okay, Reese, take your notebook too. Okay, so this one wasn't so bad. Let's do a 4-digit. 2468 plus 1357. 2468 plus 1357.
Blaming on his mom for getting credit. I just saw something. 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7.
2468 plus 1357, or in other words, 2,468 plus 1,357. Okay, so people at home, you see what we're practicing today.
This is kind of easy.
And we're going to slowly increase our number size.
Done.
Okay, who's going to walk us through this one? Thank you, Sarah. I got to get a new person. Emmett. Okay, what is 8 plus 7? 15. We have the 5, and you already carried the 1 because it's over there. So what is 1 plus 6 plus 5? Or in other words, in the tens column, 1 10, 6 tens, and 5 tens. Yes. It is 12. We only have room for one of those digits. We put the 2 there, we carry the 1 again. Now we have a 1 100, 4 100s, and 3 100s. Emmett? It is 8. Do I have to carry a 1?
No.
I do not. I tried to catch you and you wouldn't let me. Okay, now we have to add a 2,000 and a 1,000, and that is 3. And remember what Ethan says. We got to count from this direction. We're at the 5. We go this way. We see that we have a comma. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. We're going to progress to a 5-digit number. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have my student 6 help me out. So we have a 6, a 1, a 17, and now I have to go until I get a single-digit number again, and a 2. Okay, and then we have a 13, we have an 18, and now we have to go until we get another single-digit number, and we have an 8. Okay, so you're no, you're not multiplying, you are adding that. I am going to also give you a 6-digit number. Everybody's going to be busy working, so we have a 20. And we have a 3. And we have a 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a 4. 12. 21.
That's a big number. I'm done.
9 and 5.
What do you have?
Try doing that. People at home, you're going to just practice doing this, and then people at home, you're going to move on to page 136 in your textbook, where you're going to add, don't worry about everything. You can do a standard algorithm. Write this in words, write this in numbers, write this in expanded form. They give you, right down here, they give you an example of how to do it. Okay, so people at home, bye.
Bye, bye.